Hello students and learners. Today we're looking at the variable and expression. First of all, what is a variable? So it's a symbol, a letter that represents the value of a variable quantity. For example, it can be x, y, z, a, m, and it, to make it more simple, you can look at this one. X plus 6 equals 10. So x here is the variable of this equation. An algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that includes one or more variable. So you compare and contrast between the numerical expression and the algebraic expression. First, if you look at the the column on the left. So the numerical expression contains numbers and operations. So here we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. For example, we have 8 plus 6, 81 divided by 9, or even 10 times 5 plus 8 minus 6. And on the column on the right, we have the algebraic expression. It's an additional, so it also contains variables like x, y, z, b, n. For example, we have the z minus 4, 80 divided by m, 5p plus 25, which means that 5 times p plus 25. Here we got the mathematical phrases. We have to use the translation, right? So a number plus 7. A number plus 7. Here we got that. When we say a number, just look at it as it's a variable. So we can label it as any letter, but here we pick n. So a number n plus 7. The next one is 7 more than a number. So 7 plus a number n or plus n. The sum of 7 and a number. The sum of 7 and a number n. Here is the total of 7 and a number. 7 plus n. If you look at the language here, that we have plus, more than, the sum of, the total of. It just means that it's an addition. Moving on to the next one, we have a number minus 8. So on this one I pick m. So m minus 8. A number m minus 8. 8 is less than a number, which also means that m minus a is less than the difference between 8 and the number. 8 and the number m. A minus m. The difference between a number and 8. So which means that m minus 8. So we have the language here, minus, less than, the difference between. It just means that it's a subtraction. Here we have a number times 2, n times 2. 2 multiplied by a number. 2 times n, the product of 2 and the number. 2 times n. So here we have times multiplied by the product of. It just means the multiplication. So we are translating the phrases into the algebraic expression. Here for division we have a number divided by 10. Here I'm using z as a variable. Z divided by 10. A number z divided by 10. 10 over a number. 10 over a number. 10 divided by z. The quotient of 10 and the number. 10 and the number. So be 10 divided by z. The ratio of a number and 10. So here we can see that a number and 10. So z divided by 10. So divided by over the quotient of the ratio of, it just all means that it's just a division. Now moving on, we have two more examples that I'd love you to try it out. So we have 7 is less than. 7 is less than a quotient of 3 in the number. 7 is less than. So here we have 7 is less than. This is not just 1, but we have a subtraction and also a division over here too. A quotient of 3 and a number. So we can put it down like a 3 over a number. Let's make it b. The quotient of 3 and the number. 3 over b minus 7. Then the next one is the product of 14 and the sum of a number and 2. The product. Here we have the product. Means that the multiplication. And then we have the sum of a number and 2. So let's work on with the sum of a number and 2. So let's make it the sum of x. We have x plus 2, right? But we have the product as well, the product of 14. So we put this as a root. And we have 14 so the product of 14 means 14 multiply the sum of x plus 2. The sum of x and 2. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next lesson.